To sit the ADR exam, you must study for 1 week with a recognised ADR provider. You can find this list on the CILT website. I'm Leon Clifton. So ADR tanker specialisation questions. This is test 4. When driving the tank vehicle, a driver you should adjust your entire driving, okay, not just one aspect of it. If a hose bursts during a pressure discharge of LPG, how would the discharge be stopped?
So it would close, not open.
The excess flow valve would close. It detects the excess flow and it closes.
Unless the tank is full, go for a sweep with the petrol.
Which of the following statements is correct? Fill pipe should reach the bottom of the tank to cut down splash, remember? You don't want to mix sediment. Shouldn't be any sediment, really. Pressure discharge is sometimes used to unload product from tankers. What does it involve? Remember, pressure is not pumping.
Oh, my connection lost. Come back.
Following pressure discharge, the driver should leave the tank pressurized for the next load, depressurize the tank safely to avoid health risks and pollution, open the man lids to allow pressure out. Obviously, that's not a good idea. If a tipping tank comes in contact with overhead power lines, the driver should stay inside the cab and wait for help. Electricity takes the path of least resistance, okay? So if there's two tables, one was 0 volts and one was 1,000 volts, it'd be 1,000 volts there, yeah? And if you lay across a wooden stick and a metal stick, would you get electrocuted off the wooden stick? Or the metal stick?
Metal.
The metal. Because that has far less resistance. It's a much better conductor. So all those electrons would take the path of least resistance. So if you are sitting in the vehicle, the electricity will hit the vehicle, go around the vehicle into the earth. It won't try and jump the gap between the outside of the vehicle and the air to get to you, okay? It works as a Faraday's cage. Farads are named after him, creating capacitors and stuff. You know, you measure capacitors in farads. Okay, and if you do have to get out of the vehicle, say it goes on fire, you keep your feet tight together, you wrap your arms around you, and you jump like a parachute jump. Because if you have your arms open, you might accidentally grab the truck as you're landing, and you'll make the connection between electricity and the earth. And if you open your feet, you might accidentally step out, touching the vehicle and the ground at the same time. So you keep your feet close together, your arms wrapped around you, and you jump out like you're doing a parachute jump. Okay?
Mm.
Hopefully that will never happen. And if you jump into a puddle, you're screwed anyway. How is a tank at Earth when delivering fuel to a filling station?
Oh, my connection went. Come on.
Your fill pipe should reach the bottom of the tank to reduce splash turbulence of vapor mixing with air, give any water a chance to settle out, prevent it falling out when you open the valve, or stop vapor escaping.
For crying out loud. Connect. I'm sorry I got disconnected from my phone. Okay, obtain an IP address. Okay, I'm back.
Pressure discharge is carried out using good.
Compressor.
There. A compressor. It's not pump. What should a tanker driver do if a discharge hose bursts during unloading? May build up a static charge during loading or discharging because they're going to rub off each other, aren't they? Causing static. During the discharge of gas or oil by pump, if the vents were not open, what would happen? You're discharging the gas oil. You're pumping out the oil out of that truck. If the vents weren't open, there wasn't air getting in, you'd create negative pressure and it would implode. If a driver discovers a minor leak from a coupling during a discharge of non-poisonous substance, the driver should when negotiating roundabouts in a road tanker, it may overturn at speeds as low as when turning to the right, the movement will cause the liquid to initially move to the
Initially we go there.
left. You turn right, the liquid goes left. Which of the following is unsafe activity when discharging a powder tanker? The air should be dumped from the suspension. Makes no sense. Using chocks to prevent movement when
That would be
unsafe. To climb on the chassis and hit it with a big mallet would be unsafe. When tank containers are carried, which of the following is correct? Or wrong, sorry, incorrect.
Incorrect.
Good. The twist locks must be secured at the front of the containers only is wrong. There's 4 twist locks on that bad boy. Which document is required when delivering petroleum? It's Schedule 4. Schedule 4, the red one. Which fire extinguisher is most suitable for dealing with a spilled, flammable liquid fire?
Why not powder?
Powder would be good, but how much powder would you need?
Right. That's why foam is okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need much more powder.
Powder's a disaster enemy. Outside it's okay.
Wrapper
Don't
must
use powder
be
inside.
satisfied.
When delivering petroleum spirit using Schedule 4, the driver must do what? You must supervise the whole delivery, right? By staying in attendance. You can't say, I went to get a sandwich, so it's not my fault. You must stay and supervise. Filling and emptying liquid oxygen is dangerous because it's green. Combustible materials such as asphalt surfaces increase fire risk. If you spill liquid oxygen onto tarmac, it can go on fire. Okay? Good to know, huh?
Yeah.
I saw a truck parked in a yard, and I don't know if it was their yard, but it had lovely new tarmac. So I guess it was soft. Maybe it hadn't set 100%. But you know the 2 feet, the 2 legs? They were both sunk into the ground by about half a foot. 2 great big holes in their tarmac. Okay. When tank vehicles move forward, the liquid in the tank will initially, when the tank vehicle moves forward, where does the liquid go? Goes backwards. Most people who watch these videos click the subscribe button. I'd like to say thank you. Hi guys, thanks for liking and subscribing to my channel, and liking my videos helps other people find them.